So, hey, B, it's JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel, honey. Listen, we got to go ahead and we have to get into court. It's messy, okay? We definitely got to check out court. It's messy for a little peace time. We got to see what's going on with the people, and let us do just that, okay? Make sure you guys are coming into the video. You are indeed liking up the video and subscribing to the channel, okay? Because we're trying to get to 90,000 subscribers. So go ahead and be a part of the tribe, a part of the gang, okay? A part of the bunch, okay? Go ahead and come on over. Now, let's get into it. I don't even know what it's about. Okay, it says an entitled a tenant assumes judge will negotiate her rent. Okay, let's get into it then.
Versus Janaya Daniels, and that's Jainaijs.
And shout out to somebody over there on the blue sky, honey. Kenya. I think that's how you say it. Is that right, Kenya? Okay, I think that's it. Shout out to Kenya over there on Blue Sky for sending this video in. Let's get into it, see what it's about.
Definitely, Judge, for nice P69024 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Okay, nice. Good afternoon.
That's me, Denasia
And what's your last name?
Daniels.
Okay, Ms. Daniels, let's see. This was today's schedule for your motion to stay proceedings. You wrote in on October 16th. You're asking for more time to pay your past due balance. Knew there was no excuse when it comes to responsibility, but your health played a major role in it. Getting back on track, willing to put your best foot forward and get on a payment plan if possible.
Yes, ma'am.
So you just started being able to work again last week.
Yes.
Thank you in advance for allowing me more time. You don't want to leave. I just need more time and I will have everything paid up. And so writ of eviction came in September. It says the judgment was from October 14th. At that time, you had paid $1,800 on the judgment. And I'm trying to see how much the judgment was. It was a default judgment, meaning that you didn't appear in court at the time. And so it was a possession judgment entered for $5,564.60. If you paid $1,800 way back then on that, and this is just up to that point, that would have left on the original judgment $3,764.60. And that, since that was dated August the 14th, now we've got September and October and November. Had you made any more payments other than the $1,800?
No, ma'am. They wouldn't allow me to make any more payments.
Okay. How much do you show that she's currently due now, adding on? I would have, as to the judgment amount, if we apply that $1,800, it'd be $3,764.60.
Yeah, no, I'm showing, that's correct. That was paid. It looks like it was paid on August 9th.
So if she owed $3,764.60, how much would it break, if you can break it down, how much is it per month for August, September? So, for September, October, and November. It looks like it's got like gas, and trash, and service, water bill, various sewage bill. Okay, well,
Is somebody there
that's a
helping
whole lot
her?
of money, Miss Daniel, $8,726.02. How you gonna pay that?
I have half of that now already.
Okay. So what's half of that?
About 4,000.
Okay, so that would leave you another $4,726.02. What's your proposal to get that paid?
I was hoping that I could get on a payment plan to pay that.
What kind of a payment plan?
Like monthly or bi-weekly.
Ma'am?
You
I
weren't paying
can't
it the
read your
last
mind. I
time.
don't know how much you're talking about, and I don't know when. And this is your proposal, so you got to tell us more information.
Well, what will the court allow?
Okay, you want a payment plan. You have to propose the payments and the plan. We can't do that for you.
I thought the judges could do. Maybe I thought they. Maybe they don't. Do they not? I thought they would offer some type of suggestions as to what she could do or whatever. But if you are coming to the courts with a payment plan, I would think you have some type of idea in mind. Like, I was hoping that I could pay. I have $4,000 now, Your Honor. I could pay another $4,000, but I was hoping to break it down in the payments to be done in 6 months, paying X, Y, and Z every month. I don't know, but maybe she could have came with that. But I don't know. The judge snapped at her really quickly. Is it me? It could be me, y'all. I feel like the judge kind of snapped at her a little quickly, and I'm like, I thought that y'all kind of may help with that. Maybe not.
How
Maybe
much
her
you gonna
court
pay
don't.
to catch up? And when are you gonna get it paid?
About $250 a month.
That's not nearly enough for them to want to do this, as he's shaking his head here. So you're talking about paying your regular rent on time and carrying a $4,000 balance,
Right.
which you're going to only pay $250 a month. So if you were to do,
That's what I said in the beginning. I'm like, girl, you didn't even pay. How you gonna make monthly payments when you wasn't even taking care of the monthly payments that you had before? And how you come up with 4,000? I don't know. Somebody else is there to help her with it, I guess.
that,
So she
that
wouldn't have
would
been in this
mean
situation.
it would take you 18 months, almost 2 years to catch that up. And that's probably not that reasonable.
Well, that's just give or take.
Give or take.
It's like a ballpark.
Like a ballpark. I can probably pay more.
Who is talking with you? That's not your attorney.
Well, if you could pay more, why wouldn't you suggest that to us? Because this balance is so high. Most landlords are willing to work into a payment arrangement, but it's got to get it paid way sooner than 2 years later.
I don't want to put myself into that obligation. I know my health is.
What the fuck do she mean? She don't want to put herself into this obligation when you shouldn't have put yourself in an obligation to rent a damn home that you can't afford. You know, and it could be a situation where maybe rent went up, maybe she's lost the job or something like that. But this just ain't looking good.
Consider finding a spot that you can start over and afford, because
this balance on top of that.
Right, but then I will owe this balance still in addition to the new rent.
Well, you're gonna owe this balance still in addition to
the person in the back is ticking me the fuck off. Like, I couldn't be the attorney. Like who is talking? Are they an attorney? Because if not, they're gonna need to be quiet.
Here. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It's the same problem, whether you move out or whether you stay here. The difference being, if
I
you
would
move
rather
out,
stay here.
I cannot afford.
Okay, ma'am, I would rather you stay there too. But you signed a contract that said how much money you were able to pay for rent. And I understand things happen, and you're really behind. It's not like you're behind 1 month, you're behind 3 months.
I'm sick.
I know, I'm aware of that, but I'm sick. I have renal disease.
Okay. Well, listen, I get that. I can't make this arrangement. The landlord's going to have to agree to it. I'm just trying to get the information. And I don't know of any landlords that say, okay, you can just stay here because you're sick. And even though I appreciate the fact that you're ill, things happen, you got sick, you couldn't go to work. I get all that. But it's not up to me. And it's up to the landlord to make the decision to bend the terms of your contract and let you catch up on it. And they were shaking their head here. $250 a month was just not enough.
Okay.
Now, if you could propose something like maybe $1,000 a month, they might go with that.
Okay. Okay. With that being said, can I have someone advocate for me?
If they're a lawyer, yes.
Okay.
Nobody else can speak for you.
Okay. So
what is this?
So my thing is with the landlord is, it's not like I haven't been trying to pay them. I've been trying to give them payments, but they won't accept any because they were saying that they can only accept the full balance. So that's the only reason why the balance is even so high.
That part. We're here now to talk about that. In my courtroom, in court, we can accept whatever I tell them to accept that we agree upon. Now, that's their policy out there on the complex. They want all of it, and I get it. But we're here to talk about what you can afford, and maybe we could give you a payment arrangement that's acceptable to counsel.
Judge, this is her motion. I'm going to assume to set aside the original default. But she hasn't given any.
She's not trying to set it aside. She wants a payment arrangement on it.
Understood, but we have a judgment, a properly executed judgment. She hasn't paid. The amount is now almost $3,000 more than the original judgment. We would like to dismiss her motion to have the writ executed.
So what are you saying is you don't want a payment arrangement with it?
No, not at this point. Just look at the amount where we are. It's going up and up.
This
the
is rough.
proposal originally was $250. It's just not going to work, Judge.
Are you able to propose more than $250?
Tell them. What you could tell them is that's why you're in the meeting. You're asking them what they suggest so you can catch up. If they give.
This is pissing me off. And the judge ain't saying shit to her. Like, girl, we got a few more minutes. Is you gonna say something to this lady in the back talking? I know she need guidance. I know that she does. But she gonna have to shut the hell up.
Give you an amount, you'll have it. You don't want to give yourself obligate. You don't want to put yourself under the obligation knowing.
It's her talking about the fucking obligation for me, bitch. Like, girl, she should have obligated herself to this damn apartment. This is right here is the reason why, and I don't know how old this young lady is. She look like she could be in her 20s. She might be in her 30s. I don't know. This is why I don't advocate for parents just putting their kids out. Now, sometimes kids just be ready to go and live on their own, and that's the risk that you take. Because sometimes I feel like as parents, that stuff can still fall back on you. Like, hey, mom, you got some gas money. Hey, mom, can I get a little, hey, can you help me on my bill just a little bit? Mama, can you, you know, like, let there be better planning as they are on their way to exit. You know what I'm saying? And then especially if you're in school, you know, you trying to go to school, how you going to have a full-time job? Well, some people can, you know, but going to school full-time and having a full-time job, like, you know, I'd rather you just stack up that coinage, okay? But also sometimes with how society is, shit, you could stack up and do all of that and it still ain't gonna matter because shit is too goddamn high, bitch. It's just high, okay?
Your health risk. You don't want to say, okay, well, I'll give you this amount and then you cannot produce it. So you tell me what it is that I need to do.
Okay. So moving forward, can you tell me what I need to do?
No.
Yeah, pay $8,000. The amount that's on the ledger. I mean, I don't know.
I put money into escrow so we can come up.
Okay, is that including the money that I put in escrow already?
No, the money you put in escrow, let's see. Can you look it up there?
There's $1,440 in escrow.
There's another $1,440 in escrow. And her balance is $8,726.02. Ma'am?
Ask him to repeat that. Ask him to repeat it.
You would still owe with your money that you said you have of $4,000 plus the escrow of $1,440. Your balance right now would be $3,286.
Oh, that's what I'm glad the judge broke it down like that because that was gonna be my question. Like, is the $4,000, you know, the $8,000 that you were saying, is that with or without the escrow? So I'm glad she said the $4,000 and some hundred, so she got $3,000 and some dollars. So then when I look at it like that, how much the judge said $3,000 and what?
Of $1,440, your balance right now would be $3,286.02.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about a year at that point. It's about a year and some change with the 250 divided by that balance. So she has 3286 divided by 250. That's about 13 months and some change. She might need to say I could do 300 times, or shall I 3286 divided by 300? That's gonna give you about 10 to 11 months, I would think, to pay that off. Maybe a year, but then the problem becomes, how do you take care of that and the rent that you have now, being that you were already behind in rent to begin with? Okay, I'll be trying to see if they can cut me a deal. I'm down on my luck. Okay, can we prorate the 8,000? I have medical bills out the woo-ha. Your Honor, I would like to, girl, I would have got me a fucking, well, see, granted, she can't really afford an attorney, right? That $4,000 she got, they would have took all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So she had to come represent herself. But I'll be trying to do some research. So, Your Honor, I have medical bills on down and out. I couldn't work. That's why I'm behind. Can we get a deal, Your Honor? Can I make a deal? I'm trying to make, I got $4,000 right now, Your Honor. Like, girl, I don't know. The deal is you need to come up with a higher amount on a monthly basis, bitch. That's what it sounded like. But, Your Honor, please, can they give me a discount? Girl, I'll be trying to do something. I'll be trying to do something. And I mean, well, shit. I mean, she's trying to do something now. Girl, this way you get yourself tied up.
Ask them if you can get on 400. Do you do 400 in 5 minutes?
Yeah. So, I'm sorry, I'm doing the math. Could we do like $400 a month?
Well, if you did that,
she'll be done with this shit
it would
faster.
take you 8 months to catch up, and you still have to be paying your regular rent.
That's fine.
And I don't think they want to go that far out. You're gonna have to come up with something that takes care of it within a couple of 2 to 3 months. I would say.
Supposed to do
2 or 3 months.
Okay, I kind of agree with them on this. Like, what the fuck y'all want them to do at this point? Then you know what I'm saying? Y'all can send it to a default judgment, and then maybe that'll not a default judgment, but send it to collections or something. I don't know. That'll mess up her credit, eviction, whatever it is. I don't know. But then it's like she's giving y'all options and telling y'all what it is that she can do. Like, can I do this? Can I do that? Okay. The lady telling y'all she got a medical situation going on, and I can imagine how that impacts her job, because you don't work, you likely ain't gonna eat either, honey. Okay, ain't gonna get paid or none of that. So I'm just like, well, what y'all want the woman to do? Y'all gotta let me know y'all thoughts about this. We might agree or disagree, you know. But I'm trying to, you know, like it is giving a little piece of what you want her to do. I don't know. I agree a little bit though. I mean, cause how she like realistically, y'all, if she can't afford her own rent, how she gonna get y'all extra for that? I mean, granted, it is also given when you're a creditor and you trying to get your money. It's like, bitch, that's your problem. That is not mine. Ain't that's what that lady said? Kiana said on Real Housewives of Potomac when she was suing Deborah. She said that's her issue. How she supposed to sell an arm and a leg to get my money? That's on her. Yikey dikey. Yikey zikey. I don't know, but I do feel like this lady with these long nails in the car is pissing me off still, because she talking too goddamn much. And I'm mad with the judge that, one, I can't see your face, and two, that you're not checking this lady, knowing that she's not supposed to have anybody talking with her in this court thing. I'll be trying to appeal the case just a little piece, because y'all let me operate like this, and I wasn't supposed to operate like this. So can I get this whole thing thrown out? I don't even know if that's possible.
Tell them you put that money in escrow, have your half. They need to work with you. You're sick.
Well, I can't force anybody to work with her. The landlord doesn't want to work with her at all. I'm trying to see if we can come up with something that they could live with.
And see, this is why I feel like the judge ain't showing her damn face, because she know the shit she's allowing with this lady to talk is out of order. Out of order. That's why she like, don't show my face.
$400 on top of the payment is already is that's not taking 3 years, 2 years. It's not taking that much to pay back, and that's give or take. So that means she could still pay more. She just don't want to give that legal obligation to herself because she know that she's sick.
Well, so if she doesn't want to, she's gonna get. This is not good enough.
She's still paying.
And then who is you to be talking to the judge and then getting an attitude? What the fuck going on with you judges? The disrespect is disrespecting, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I need you guys to find a balance in being harsh and being considerate. And you're being too damn considerate here, ma'am. Why are you talking to this lady? She is not on the record. Who is she? You ain't even seen no face. You're talking to hands. This is not okay. This is not ethical in my personal. I don't like it. She hasn't even been sworn in any capacity. And maybe it's different when you're dealing with cases like this, but I don't like it.
I don't think you all understand exactly what we're doing here.
I don't think you understand, because you done let this lady get by damn near the whole fucking video, ma'am. Your Honor.
If you owe $8,000, right? But not even the tools and fuels, you owe $8,000, and you already have $5,000 plus, right? So that's only $3,000. So if you split that up in a 6-month payment, you'll only be paying almost $500. Almost 500. All you're doing is taking a couple dollars off. If you pay a couple dollars more, then I don't understand how that's so hard. And then you're still paying your rent. I could see if it's under, contextual, you can't pay this or da 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 da. Okay, eviction, you
Girl,
gotta go
the
immediately.
fact they
But if
able
you're
to have
paying
this
your
whole
money on
conversation,
top of the
I'm
rent and then
just,
what you owe, I
bitch.
don't understand. They're still getting their money.
What you probably aren't getting is that she has a written contract that says she's supposed to pay a certain amount per month, and because she's in breach of the contract, so
Facts.
they're not
What was the
obliged
escrow for?
to take
What was the money in escrow for?
what you want. They can tell you that they might take something. I would
But if
try to
you're
propose something.
if you can't,
Excuse me, ma'am. You don't even have the right to talk in this case. I'm just
Finally,
talking to you.
finally, now she wants to exercise her authority. Finally, yeah, she doesn't have a right, but you've been letting her go. Damn.
So why don't you propose, Miss Daniels, something more than $400 a month? Maybe $400 every 2 weeks. That would be $800 a month.
Who the
Maybe
fuck? I'm sorry. I understand this girl got herself in this situation, but who the fuck got $400? Who the fuck got an extra $500? Bitch, you better get your ass on TikTok and talk about this damn case or something to get that extra money up or something, Suki do. Because I'm trying to figure, maybe you need to post an extra $400 every 2 weeks or 5 weeks. Something. You need to do a little something like, man. And I still got to pay my rent, Your Honor. You even said that first. You said that first. Okay? How are you going to pay the $250 and on top of paying your rent? And then now you sit over here talking about something. Maybe you can pose a $400, $500 a week or something. Now you trying to get her to agree to some shit she already can't do. Man, evict this goddamn girl. I'm sorry. I hate to see the person kicked out. I really do, ma'am. And these people are really trying to work with you here, man. But if you really cannot afford it, you're going to have to go on. And let me tell you something. A lot of times we might feel away in the moment. Okay, when things are not working out, but sometimes you got to take a step back to move forward. What did my girl Fantasia say? Sometimes you got to lose to win again. Like, girl, you might have to lose this case, bitch, and keep them 4 racks or whatever. Hurry up and try and go and get you another apartment before they file that damn eviction on your ass or whatever, girl. And just start over and never pay. That's not nice. That's not nice. I don't know how to help her. And clearly the person in the car with the hands don't know how to help her either. Okay? Leave the thoughts below. Please help me out.
would take that.
Okay.
If you can do it. Don't propose something you can't do because you're going to get evicted anyway.
Right. That's why
If you
we
do something bi-weekly, it's better than monthly.
Right, but that's why we trying to figure out what to do.
But I'm lost. The judge got me stressed out too because, ma'am, she posed the $250. You told her no because the man didn't want that. They want it much sooner, but they're going to also go with whatever you say they're going to go with. So if it's $250 and that makes sense, it is just $250 and they're going to have to wait on their goddamn money. They've been waiting on it, okay? But aside from that, you try to encourage her to pay even more than that sooner than that, and she's still going to get evicted? What the fuck going on? Yo, please, because I could have sworn judges help break down the amount and stuff. I could have sworn that's what judges do. It's somebody, I don't know. I'm glad y'all didn't show her face because she'll be getting roasted and toasted.
In this case.
Heifer.
I'm open to suggestions.
I just suggested try paying something bi-weekly. Maybe that would work because if you pay $400,
what if she don't get paid bi-weekly? I don't know, y'all. Like, granted, I'm in the middle because although I feel like it's her fault for getting in a position for a rent that she cannot technically afford or whatever, maybe she got sick, couldn't work it, whatever, things happen. But at the same time, she still got to live. She still has other things that she has to take care of. And I feel like even when it comes to a person having to pay child support or whatever debts, they typically figure out what you got going on, not to just take everything. Like, I don't know. It's somebody to judge. I'm not fucking with it, but y'all let me know. I could be
that
wrong.
Would be $800.
That's really
right.
And if you divided $800 into your figure, it only takes 4 months to pay.
Okay, so should I go and speak with the leasing office?
How can you withdraw your money from escrow?
Girl, you're here
You
now.
can always speak with your leasing office,
Right.
Right now, the lawyer only has whatever authority he has. The leasing office can do anything they want. The problem is they seem to have told him, at least as of right now, that they don't want to do anything.
Okay, so can I withdraw the money from escrow?
What do you mean? Can you withdraw it?
That's probably locked down.
Do I get the money back if I can't get anybody?
No, the money was in order to secure. They have a judgment of possession, and the law says you're stopping them from getting possession. They're entitled to the escrow because you owe back rent. So this is going to go to them regardless. It's going to cut down the amount you would ultimately owe.
Okay.
But what about the payment arrangement that's promised with the escrow payment? That is what it's for. She's
right. So, okay. So, from my understanding, the way that this is supposed to work is the judge is supposed to create the payment plan, and then it's supposed to be presented.
No. That's not how it works. I don't create payment plans.
Let her.
You have to agree with. You create it, and you propose it to the landlord. They either agree or disagree. I'm a neutral person in the center, just trying to help both sides.
Right, but I don't like how the judge is coming off because you very well can create a payment plan. I refuse to believe that you cannot create a payment plan when it comes to situations like this. If they cannot pay a fucking debt immediately, you could at least step in and help with just a little piece now. Okay, so what can you do? Okay, so she wants to pay X, Y, and Z. Are you guys willing to take $250 a month? No, give me a range that you guys are willing to pay because she can't give you the full amount at one time. What can she pay that's reasonable for her and the other shit she got going on? She is sick. Okay, well, we'll take $600. How is $600 work for you? Oh, $500. Would you guys be okay with $500? Okay, so what we'll do is $500 on the 15th of every, like, what the fuck is going on here?
Come up with something that you could live with. And right now you have not proposed anything they seem to be able to live with. That's the problem. I don't create payment plans. It's not my contract. You have a contract with your landlord, not me. And I can't change the terms of the agreement. Only the landlord can.
I have health.
Okay, I can't afford $800.
I just don't agree with this judge because I feel like you can order a certain payment plan. And like, I just feel like we've watched shit where that has worked out. Didn't we watch a whole damn, or maybe it be because I'll be watching stuff also like offline, like not with you guys, and I'll just cut on one of these and I'll just watch. So it's like, girl, she full of shit. Everybody in this video is full of shit.
We're gonna have to go ahead and deny your motion to stay. That's the only thing you can do.
No, you're going to put it out.
Okay.
No, scan it in.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Thank you, Judge.
And do you have a writ pending? On what date was that writ?
I think it's in the system. I'm not sure the timing.
That's not what you want to do. You're not going to do that.
That's not what I want to do.
Well, ma'am, the law is not on your side on this one.
Because you're not
I'm
listening.
so sorry that it's not. The order of eviction was presented on September 17th.
Speak up. You're not about to just lose your money.
We still have time then on that one.
Yeah. So the writ,
it's going toward what you're doing. You just here to add that money in.
I signed it on October 3rd. So writ dated October 3rd may be executed.
Thank you, Judge.
Wow.
All right, thank you.
So,
all right, that concludes this matter.
So you just let this dumbass bitch just do that? It's not.
Child. Wait, let me go back and see what she said at the end.
All right, thank you.
So,
all right, that concludes this matter.
So you just let this dumbass bitch just do that?
Oh, she said, so you just let this dumbass bitch just do that. Girl, the unprofessionalism that is on that shit from the fucking judge on down. Leave your thoughts down below and make sure you talk to me nice. I'm Jami, that's me. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, honey. Bye-bye.
Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith. Game time, I invade the gym. High elevated, I can face the rim. Putting shots up, I got laser focus, about to take it over. I'm Invader Zim. On a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man, they say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film. I can